Hello. I realized something yesterday. I don't remember what made me realize this. I think I was thinking hypothetically, I don't know. But I was like, I don't think I'm as empathetic as I really thought I once was. And I'm starting to realize I'm kind of like in a phase of deconstructing a lot. Right. I don't even know if it's really deconstructing. I think I've had my phase of deconstruction, but it's more so like I'm just kind of seeing things a little bit more authentically when it comes to myself, because I was speaking previously on how I had like people pleasing issues or people pleasing tendencies, whatever. And ever since, it's gotten to a period where I'm not really focused on what everybody else thinks or how someone is going to react or whatever. Reactions have been different. The way I've came across in many situations have been different opposed to how they would typically come across. A lot has a lot has been changing, like the way I respond to things. And I'm thinking that okay, I don't know, because I've been in a period where um something would get me like not bothered, but it was like I don't know how I could describe this. I gotta think for a second. I don't know. I feel like my natural reaction or new default reaction now is it comes off a lot more harsh than it typically would. Or sometimes when I'm explaining something now, like the jump to how I describe the situation is it sounds very, very like, oh my God, why would she say that? And I think that has to do with the whole people pleasing tendencies as well. And it's not because I don't know how to. No, what made me realize this is the fact that I know how to come across like a little bit more lighthearted. And I know this because I've had to kind of work myself up to that in the past. I've had moments where I had to explain something without being irrational with it. I've had to say something without being rambunctious about it. But as of recently, I've been very rambunctious. I really have. And I don't know if it's because of maybe the way I'm feeling right now with whatever is just happening within the area, or is it because um that's just me. And I feel like I'm a very versatile person. How I act depends on what's happening around me. How I act depends on um the type of environments that I'm in. How I act depends on just certain things, which is why I know for sure that I got to get away from here because these thoughts are very rude. They're very rude, I must admit. But my thing is, I'm at a point now where I don't care that I'm rude. I don't care because I just don't care. I feel like I don't have anything like making me feel like I should be a little bit more lighthearted when it comes to anything at this point, which is why I must leave. I must leave because I guess I'm trying to keep it balanced. Everybody can't be a good person 100% of the time. You're going to piss somebody off, and I'm aware of that. But there's levels to pissing somebody off. Like, it is not even there's levels to pissing somebody off. There's just levels to your reaction. I just don't want it to get too crazy, because the way I've been feeling, I'm kind of willing to let it get too crazy. The way I've been feeling, I'm kind of willing to, like, I don't know. And it's so crazy because a while ago, like a couple months ago, I don't know, I think I was mad at my sister or something. I don't know. It has something to do with boundaries. And it's like, girl, like I'm really about to make everybody hate me. And that's what I said. But thinking about it now, I think that's the point that I'm at now. I'm at the point where it's like, I don't care because it's like the more I try and be lighthearted as a person, the more everyone tries to continue, I guess bullshitting with me. I don't know. It seems like a taking your kindness for weakness type of thing. And I guess I'm just getting to a point where I'm a lot more rude than I can be kind, and I really be hiding that. I'm not gonna lie, I really do. I be hiding that. I be hiding that because I know that I genuinely, as a person, as a human, as a Caitlyn Janae Kingsbury, I genuinely don't be giving a fuck. I don't be giving a fuck, but people underestimate me when I say that. People underestimate, and I guess maybe it's because they're typically around people that say I don't give a fuck, and they actually do give a fuck. But when I say I don't give a fuck, you can look at my body language and tell, oh, this girl really don't give a fuck. I do not be giving a fuck. I don't give a fuck, and it's going to show in my actions. So when it gets to that point, and I just do something that I know is going to cause like a big uproar, but I don't give a fuck, so I do it anyways. Now everybody's like, oh, like somebody needs to go check on her. Like she's tripping, and that's not the case. I just genuinely don't think I was ever as empathetic as I thought I was. I don't think I was ever as yeah, I just don't think I was ever as empathetic as I came across because I was only being empathetic because I knew like it was good for the moment. But you can only be empathetic so many times so people start feeling like, let's fuck with her. Let's keep fucking with her. She's empathetic. Let's keep fucking with her. She's empathetic. Let's keep fucking with her. Like you can only do so much to it gets to a point where it's like whole time I probably never cared. Eh, I don't want it to sound like I don't know how can I really explain this without it making it seem like I'm just like two faced or something. I'm not two faced. I'm not. You know, sometimes you do things because you love a person. Sometimes you're lenient because you love a person. You can love somebody and still not give a fuck. That's me. That is me. You can love somebody and still not care. Well, I'm not gonna say not care. There's a difference between not caring and not giving a fuck. I'll be caring. I just don't be giving a fuck. Meaning, if it has to come down to it, I don't give a fuck. If it has to come to a point where it's just like, oh girl, don't worry about it no more. Like you can go ahead and do you. I'm gonna do me. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna always be willing to walk away at the end of the day, and that's the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't really come across people that are like good with detachment as well as I am. I genuinely do not. I don't. So maybe that's another factor. Everybody trying so hard to hold on and all this extra shit. I'm not the type to hold on. I'll be so real. I'm not. So it just got into that point. And, since I'm in a stage of rage where rage is kind of near and dear these days, I'm just trying to observe my actions. I'm trying to observe the way that I come across. I'm trying to observe the way that, you know, I walk around or I wake up on a daily basis. I'm trying to observe the way that I act opposed to your everyday bubbly hee hee ha ha Caitlin. It's a big difference. It's a big difference. Even much so, I don't even be outside trying to speak to everybody in the vicinity. Usually I'm like, hi, 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 hi. As these days, I'm just like, and this don't even look as mean as I be fucking looking. And I'm starting to embrace the mean me because typically I would genuinely begin to feel bad sometimes because it's like I know how cutthroat I could be, but I'll be like, I don't know. But as of lately, I just don't care. I'm gonna feel bad when it matters. It don't matter these days. It don't. And then that's also what's leading me to realize: have I ever just really been as empathetic as I thought I was, or was I just trying to be nice? Was I just trying to please people? I genuinely don't think I'm that empathetic. Cause I'll be thinking about certain stuff. That's what it was. I'm not gonna say what it was, but it was something that I thought about, and I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's just certain shit, girl. But yeah, I don't know if this sounded like something that just made sense, or if I come back and look at this video and be like, "Girl, what the fuck are you talking?" I don't know, but that's just how I'm feeling right now. And yeah, thank you for watching. I love you. Goodbye.